up, y'all, and welcome back for another episode of Closet Conversations with me, Bree Shay. I'm so happy to have you back here so we can talk about all the latest fashion news you absolutely can use. So today, the day that I'm filming this, is officially like 30 days away from the first day of fall. And I can't help but to get excited as we go into my favorite season of the year. I think most fashion girlies and all my fashion besties can agree that when it comes to putting the looks together, there is no better season than fall. Especially like if you live like southeast, where it's not cold in the fall, but it's like just lukewarm and the perfect weather. The trees look so beautiful. I'm so excited, and I literally cannot wait for the fall fashions and to really put together some looks. So today's episode is completely dedicated to building your fall wardrobe, and we're going to start off with the basics, or what I like to call your closet essentials. So if you are interested in that, then stick around, because I've got some good items that I think everybody needs to have in their wardrobe to start off the fall. All right, let's go ahead and jump into today's show. So to start off our fall closet essentials, we're going to start with tops. And for me, when I think of closet essentials, there's nothing else better than a bodysuit. I know that a lot of fashion girls and style image consultants always say that a closet staple is a white button-down shirt, but I like to say a white bodysuit has replaced that white button-down. And I think it's a little bit more modern. It kind of, leans on the younger side, but I think it's ageless, and I think it's timeless, and it works for all seasons of the year. But when it pertains to fall in particular, I think you need to get you short sleeve and long sleeve bodysuits. And you want to make sure that you have the essential basic colors for all of these. You want to get your white, your black, your nude, and your brown. And I always throw gray in as an optional, because I feel like it's cool to have, but I don't think it's a necessity. I think you need that white, you need that black, you need that nude, and you need a brown when it comes to fall. I am a key component of layering in the fall, especially if you live in the southeastern of the United States, where it's still pretty warm for most of the fall. So it doesn't normally get too cool until the nighttime, and that's when you might want to add on additional layers. And for me, bodysuits is always the foundation for a lot of my looks. And that could be whether I'm going to work, whether I'm going out with my friends, or if I'm going somewhere casual or just shopping around and doing errands. I feel like bodysuits are very configurable for any look that you're trying to put together. So that's why I say they're an essential and really what you need to set the foundation for your wardrobe going into the fall this season. So make sure as we get ready to transition, you go ahead and re-up on your bodysuit, short sleeve and long sleeve. You should already have some like tank top bodysuits or tank tops from spring that you can still carry over as we still are transitioning into the fall, but you want to go ahead and stock up your closet. I went ahead and purchased some from Skims, and let me say, I believe the hype. I'm not a person who ever, I never thought Kim would put something out that wasn't bomb, and it delivered. I am currently wearing the Skims Everyday, I think it's called, bodysuit. I can't remember the color that I'm wearing, but I will link everything below. And I'm wearing a size 2X for reference, and it is so stretchy. The fabric feels really plush. I've already washed it, and it kept the same, feel to it after I got out of the washer. It's super soft and flexible, and I am absolutely in love with it. So if you're looking for some good bodysuits, Skim has them, and they have them in a lot of the neutral tone colors that you will need for this fall. Fashion Nova also has a good collection that's in their essentials, and I think sometimes they range from like $4 to $9. Very reasonable. I bought quite a few of those last year, and I will say, from the wears that I did last fall, I would have to buy them again because the fabric and the material just isn't as good quality to keep reusing. But if you get you something like the Skims, I highly doubt that I would have to buy this same color again because of how much I wear it. The fabric just doesn't, at this point, make me believe that I would need to do that. But the other ones that I got from Fashion Nova are more like your cotton fabric, and you know, the more you wash that, it starts to get like the lint balls and all of that, so you may have to refresh them every year or so. But definitely make sure you pick up your bodysuits in your 4 colors. You want white, black, nude, and brown. Now moving on down to the bottoms. So just as I mentioned for the tops, everything in the bottoms is really setting the foundation. This entire video is about laying the foundation, building your basics so that you can literally make a ton of different outfits without even trying this fall. That's the whole goal, is for it to be effortless and very simple, and you adding splashes here and there as the season continues. So for your basics, there's a few things in my mind that are always going to be essentials for the fall season when it comes to your bottoms. And the very first thing is denim. So we wear denim all seasons, but I think in the fall, denim is important because of one, for warmth. We need longer jeans to kind of keep warm, but then 2, you want to look really cool and stylish with your jeans. So the kind of jeans that I'm looking forward to getting in my basics for this fall are medium to dark wash denim blue jeans, and I particularly want a like a wide cut for boots, as well as more of a straight cut. And so for me, it's always going to be a high waist jean. I'm not one of those girlies who can really pull off that relaxed, super relaxed look. I think for my tummy, I always need something to suck it in. So I'm always gonna stick with high waisted, but I do think I would like to get some like wide leg and straight leg blue jeans for the fall. Last fall, I purchased some that are like more medium to light, which I'll pop a picture up of me in those, and I really like them, but I think they're a little too wide at the bottom, which is good and not so good at the same time. I kind of want some that are a little bit slimmer on my legs, but still would cover like a booty if I were to wear a booty with them as well. So I'm not a girl who's really big on jeans, but let me tell you, for the fall, I feel like they're essential. You really, you know, you can't really get around it. So you might as well get you some that are cute and flattering. Some of the brands that I think have really good jeans that you all should check out, that I'm thinking about picking up for the fall, is American Eagle. So if you guys haven't been new to my channel, you know I am in love with the American Eagle curvy mom jeans, and I've seen other styles on the site that I'm very interested in that could really look nice in my fall wardrobe. Also, I really want to try the Good American jeans. They are a little bit more pricey, but from what I understand, the fabrics of them are very high quality and they will have a lot of longevity. So I'm not gonna say this is a Kardashian stan account, but I do like the Kardashians. So if you don't, I apologize in advance for shouting out 2 of their brands in this video. But I mean, you can't deny when there's a good product, there's a good product. And both Skims and Good American have been producing really good product for quite some time. And of course, there's always your go-to, and I think from a fast fashion brand perspective, there's, to me, nobody who does it better except for Fashion Nova when it comes to jeans. I think they've got that on lock. They've got a good mixture of like stretchy denim and different types of denim. The only thing that I would like to see with Fashion Nova jeans is not as many rips. Sometimes you want a little bit more classic look, a little bit more elevated. And when the jeans have too many rips, it takes the look from elevated to like a little less expensive looking. I feel like your jeans look a lot more crisp and expensive when we're not super ripped. Like one rip is fine, but when they got them like at every level of the bands, that's when we going south. But the fit of the jeans on Fashion Nova I really do like, but it's sometimes kind of finding that balance, which I think for me American Eagle has started to kind of like really showcase, in my opinion. Old Navy is also one that slept on a lot that I think has good jeans. You have to be careful which brand of their jeans that you get. I will say if you're a curvy girl, stay away from, like, I think it's called the something Rocky. They're not that curvy girl friendly, but Old Navy always does a really good job of having multiple washes of jeans and multiple styles of jeans for you to find. So those are the ones that I recommend you check out, but you want to make sure that you're getting you a dark to medium to dark wash denim, as well as some black denim. The black denim is gonna be major killer because I might have worn my black jeans out. I wore them out so bad that I'm gonna re-dye them this year because I love the way that they fit me. They're actually high-waisted with a flare fit at the bottom. I got them from Fashion Nova, and they have like one small cutout, so I can still elevate them and make them look expensive. As I mentioned, the disadvantage with black denim is it does tend to fade the more you wash it. But I learned this trick from TikTok where you can literally buy this thing on Amazon, pop it in your washer, and it'll like re-dye it for you and rewash them, and you'll have like brand new jeans. I might vlog that experience if y'all want to see me try it. Let me know down below in the comments, but I'm looking forward to it because I didn't want to rebuy any black jeans because I love these so much. But yeah, so if you're looking for black denim, I love those from Fashion Nova. But like, once again, I think all those other brands definitely have some that could really work for the fall essentials. The other bottoms that I think are going to be essential for the fall is leather pants. I feel like leather pants is sometimes it goes out, sometimes it comes back in, but it's really been in for at least the last like 4 years, I would say. And I don't really know if it's going anywhere, and I don't want it to. I think the key with faux leather pants, because I don't think I said faux before, but I think faux is a lot more desirable. I don't really think you need real leather pants because the faux leather pants are already hot enough. The real leather pants are really gonna be hot, especially depending on if they're lined properly. But I think the leather pants are a staple at this point for your fall wardrobe. You need those. They are essential. You can wear them in so many different ways. I've done so many cute looks with my leather pants. I actually last fall found some wide leg pants that have like a drawstring waist from Target, and they are so comfortable, so cute, so chic. I've dressed them up and I've dressed them down. I'm not a huge fan of like skinny leather, like legging type leather pants, but if that is your style and your aesthetic, I would say you can make sure you have some in your wardrobe. For me, I've tried those looks, and I just always feel like it looks cheap. It never looks as expensive as I want to look, and y'all know me. I'm trying to give rich auntie all day, every day. So I find that doing leather pants that are like either straight or wide leg make it seem a little bit more luxe and give you that look and aesthetic that you're going for, at least that I'm going for. Now, the next thing that you need for your wardrobe that's in the bottoms is a mini skirt. And the thing about mini skirts is this: I honestly don't wear mini skirts a lot until the fall. And I think that's so weird, right? Because I think the girls normally wear them in like spring and summer. And for me, it's really more of a staple for fall, and that's because I like to layer the layered look of mini skirts, like wearing a short mini skirt with a long jacket and like a crop top is like one of my go-to favorite fall looks. And you can do that with whether it's like a denim mini skirt, if it's a cargo mini skirt, if it's a leather mini skirt, you can pull that look off with all of those. And the thing that I think I love the most about mini skirts is it's really good as we start to transition into when it gets colder, because you can start putting it on with tights, and then you can add your over the knee boots or your ankle boots or whatever, and continue to wear them throughout the rest of the season. And that's what I love about it. It's so versatile. It's good for when it's not too warm, and it's good not too cold, and it's good for when it's still a little warm in the fall. And it's a look, like I feel like it's perfect, especially like if you're going out for date night with your boo, or if you are going out with your girls. A mini skirt and some cute little booty heels is always my go-to, and I'm obsessed with that look. Now, so just to kind of recap for your bottoms, we're looking at medium to dark denim, and you want to get straight leg or wide leg pants, preferably to cover your boots. If you already have, I'm sure you already have like some that are more fitted if you want to actually have the boots go over the jeans, but this is more focused on denim that is solely utilized for like the fall looks. You want to make sure you also have some black denim. I think black denim is a key for your wardrobe. You want to get you some leather pants, preferably some that are not legging type pants, something that looks a little bit more elevated and, you know, can make you look a little bit more luxe. And then lastly is the mini skirts. So now we're gonna move into outerwear. So when it comes to outerwear for the fall, for me, there's really only two things that you need. And that is a oversized long line blazer. And when I say, just like I talked about the bodysuits, how you need it in white, black, nude, and brown, that blazer, you can go ahead and stack it up in those same colors. I think you definitely need like a tan or a brown / nude. You need a black for sure. And anything in between that leans more fall, I think is just an addition, but you definitely want a black and a brown or a tan color. I know some people don't normally wear blazers outside of work, but I want you to take the idea of what you look like in a work blazer, in a work suit, away from this, because it can really be something that's super classic and chic, but it also looks sexy, you know what I'm saying? And it's all depending on how you wear it. But the great thing about blazers is that they're not too heavy, and they're not too but they're also not too light. So as it does start to transition, it's the perfect item to throw on with, like, if you are wearing, like, for say, let's say that mini skirt. Let's say you had a nice cute little mini skirt, maybe you wanted to wear a top that had a little bit more cleavage out, but it's gonna be a little cooler, so you throw on the blazer and style it up like that with some cute heels or some cute booties to make sure that you're still covered and won't be too cold, but you're still giving the same look. I love to wear blazers in all capacity. If I could be an article of clothing, I would be a blazer, for sure would be a blazer. So I'm gonna say those are essentials, and you wanna make sure, like I said, you get a black one, a brown one, a tan one, because they are going to really carry you, just like those bodysuits are, in terms of transitioning into fall, and even as we get closer to winter, when you can start layering with the turtlenecks and things of that nature. The other outerwear piece that I would say you're gonna need, and this is probably gonna be a little bit controversial for some, but to me it's a denim jacket. I don't care what people say. I know some people are tired of the denim jackets. I'm never gonna get tired of denim jackets. it's just not a thing for me to get tired of denim jackets. It's a denim jacket. What do y'all have against denim jackets? I feel like you can still elevate a look with a denim jacket. It doesn't have to look like, you know, super, I don't know, varnish or whatever. But to me, you need a denim jacket. And I have a few. I have some that's like really long, like the long oversized ones that come to your knees or even lower. And then I also have some that are a little bit more women's cut that fall at the waistline. So I think this is one item that it's gonna carry you through the fall and the winter. And despite what some people may think, I think you can always elevate your look with a denim jacket. That's just me though. Some people have moved away from them. I'm never gonna move away from it. I just think it's an essential, it's a wardrobe staple for your fall. Okay, now last category is shoes. For shoes, for me, it's really, really simple. As most of this is very simple, I feel like, because it's the basics. It's building the basics for your fall wardrobe essentials. And the shoes for me that are mostly important for my fall wardrobe are booties, ankle booties. And that can be, depending on your style, that can be a heeled or flat. I have both. I will say that I don't wear the flat ones as much, or like the combat style as much, because that's just not really my aesthetic mostly. So I have them in case I want to like do something a little bit more street, but I don't wear them as frequently. But I love a good cute ankle booty, and I'm always on the hunt for a new pair every fall, because as I mentioned to you guys before, sometimes shoes are just really uncomfortable on my feet. And so I'll buy shoes and I'll never wear them besides taking photos, because they're just not that comfortable. And I literally have like this one pair of booties that are the most comfortable heels I've ever owned and ever wore. And they're like these Vince Camuto, and they're like a peep toe booty with like a lace up. And I love those. And if he makes them ever again, I'm gonna buy him again. But other booties, like closed toe booties, are super uncomfortable. And so every year I try to buy some new ones just to see if maybe I can find something that's a little bit more comfort for me. But it's always a tough cookie, I'll be honest. But definitely still you want to have them in your wardrobe, because they're essential for putting the looks together. Now, whether or not they're comfortable, that's a whole nother struggle. We'll have to figure that out, girl. So yeah, you want some ankle booties, flat or heeled. My preference is heeled. And then you also want some knee or over the knee boots. And this is kind of for me when you're getting more towards the end of fall. But I think when you think about like putting looks together for like those mini skirts, or even some girls still wear like the shorts, and you know, they'll offset it with some knee boots. I would love a pair of the Givenchy Shark boots. Not sure if I'm gonna splurge on that just yet, but I think they are the key epitome of fall and what fall needs to look like. And you can do a lot of things with those boots, and that's something that I feel like is essential. So ankle boots, over the knee or knee boots. And then the other two items are really simple, and that's like a chunky sneaker, preferably something that's neutral palette, has a neutral palette. If you know me, you know I only got like 3 pairs of sneakers, and they all have black in them, because it's just really hard for me to like buy sneakers that are multicolored, because that's just naturally, it just doesn't, my brain is like, what is this? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some sneakers that I really would like that are like colorful and things of that nature, but my go-to is always black, white, brown, nude, beige, all of those things. Any of those I think are essential for the fall, as you want to put together more casual looks, but you may not want to wear heels. A chunky sneaker is definitely necessary, and preferably like a lifestyle type sneaker. I know I'll pop up a picture of a few that I have seen that I really like. New Balance has done a really good job of, I think, what the neutral chunky sneaker looks like. If you're more into designer, I still really love the Alexander McQueen sneakers, even though people have worn them into the ground. The style of sneaker I still really like. They actually have a really cute dupe of those on Steve Madden that I actually think I'm gonna pick up for the fall. And then I'm also a really big fan of like the Balenciaga runners. If you're really into like designer, trendy type sneakers, I think they do a really good job of giving you that aesthetic, but also making it like really translatable across your wardrobe for the fall. Yeah, so I said we needed a chunky sneaker, you need an ankle boot, or over the knee boot, and the last thing that you need from a shoes perspective is a mule. And this is more so for the girlies who like to have items that they can wear like in a corporate work environment, as well as like casual everyday, maybe running errands. And I think a flat mule, preferably like the ones that are like closed toe, have like that are very similar to the Gucci Princetown loafers. I think Steve Madden has a dupe of those. I've seen quite a few different kinds. I've gotten a pair like TJ Maxx. But yeah, those are really essential for the fall as you get ready to build up your basics. So I know that was a lot of items, but when you really think about it, it's the meat and the bones of how you're going to build out your wardrobe for the fall. As we get ready to prepare our looks, before I got into like what the trends you need to pick up, how you're gonna build these other items, I wanted to make sure that my Fashion Bessies has revamped their basics so that when the fall gets here, even if we don't have all the staple items that we want, all the trending items that we've been seeing in the blogs, we've got our basics, so we'll be able to put together just enough and just as many good looks for the fall. So yeah, so in all, you need some bodysuits, you need a mini skirt, some dark denim or black denim, you need some sneakers, some boots, and most importantly, you are going to need a blazer and a denim jacket. So I hope that you found this video super helpful. I'm going to do a part 2 to this that talks about what colors that are going to be trending for the fall, how you can add those colors to your wardrobe with different wardrobe staples. Now that we've talked about the essentials, we're going to move on to the staples, talking about what accessories you need to have, hats, bags, shoes, jewelry, you name it. I'm going to give you all the deets about the staples for fall in the next video, but this video was solely focused on building those basics as we are now a month away from fall. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all social platforms at Bree Quiche. I will be uploading videos weekly, so make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss a beat.